Here in Barcelona with Joe Ingles, Aussie star basketballer who's now playing with Barcelona. Mate, really appreciate you coming and spending some time with myself and the family, and you've sent us some tickets to the basketball. Can you just tell us a little bit about where you grew up and how you got involved with coming across to Barcelona?
Yep. I grew up in a little town in Adelaide called Happy Valley.
Happy Valley.
Happy Valley, which always gets. It is a very happy place. I just got 24-hour McDonald's the other day. Played through the junior ranks, and then was lucky enough to get a scholarship at the AIS for 2 years. Finished my scholarship there in Canberra and signed with a professional team in Melbourne, the South Dragons, where I played 3 years. My last year we won the championship, and after that I really wanted to get out and for me to improve, and that I thought it was better off me leaving and going to a better league.
Barcelona, it seems like a really strong club and really strong values. Is that something that comes through that you feel?
Definitely. I think you might have seen it's obviously in Spanish, but all around the club and Camp Nou, their symbol is more than a club. And from the first day I was here, it was like a fan.
From your team, there's guys from everywhere around the world. Is that the case? And if it is, how do you go with the language barriers and things like that?
Yeah, our locker rooms is pretty interesting actually. We have we've got two Americans, me, who is Australian. Then we have a guy from Senegal. We have two guys from Slovenia, another guy from Serbia. Then we have, I think, 5 or 6 Spanish/Catalan. Pretty crazy locker room, but everyone gets on fine, and everyone speaks a bit of English, so we all communicate fine.
Reinforces something spoken about a lot, with that sport can actually break down those type of barriers, whether it's culture, language. You don't feel that by not being able to verbally communicate that you don't gel, or your teamwork's not there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about other teams and situations. Obviously, some teams that would find it tough and that, but especially at this club, they're really into recruiting people, good people, not just. If you're a superstar basketball player and you're not a good guy, they're not going to sign you.
What's your favourite player in Barcelona basketball? My
favourite player would have to be Ricky Rubio. I didn't know him before I came here, but we're roommates now, and yeah, he's a great guy and obviously a very talented basketball player.
He's my new favourite player too. It's important to be a role model in the community.
Yeah, I think more for me in Australia than here. Obviously, the language barriers are a little bit harder here, and I do my best to try and speak to as many people here, and for people to look up to me and ask me questions, and I do my best to answer, but it is tough. But especially back home. Still got a lot of fans and that in Australia, yeah, I think it's very important. I mean, you look at kids and they've got a lot of junior programs here in Barcelona too, and all they want to do is grow up to be like you or like Ricky or whoever it
is. What kind of stuff did you play out growing up?
I was actually a Auskick footballer like yourself.
A little birdie told me that Damien Hardwick gave you a call last season to find out what you're up to. Yeah,
it was a bit of a a surprise for me. But yeah, it was cool. He just was seeing kind of like what my deal is, how long I'm signed for, and it was all pretty casual. I'm actually a Hawthorn man. Sorry, but
that's all right.
I'm a Hawthorn. I had a couple of friends that play for Hawthorn, and or Robbie Campbell, he now plays for Melbourne, so I might have to get on Melbourne now. But
mate, thanks so much for your hospitality. Coming to Barcelona, we didn't really know anyone other than there's a few contacts I had for footy, so it was good to not only meet someone new, but also an Aussie, and also the helping us out and going and sitting courtside basketball, which was awesome. So we loved it, and yeah, good luck for the rest of the year.
Thank you.
We'll be following your career with interest, and yeah, maybe we will get down and play a bit of one-on-one at some stage, because I did used to go alright as a young fella. And I know you might have been running scared, but we couldn't organise it. So,
well, I'll have to pop over to Sydney and when I'm back home, and we'll have to sort it out.
Yeah, no, definitely. No worries. Thanks, mate.
No worries. Appreciate it.